Good, and we will roll up together. Oh, timing is everything. I timed my Bay Area friends and my worldwide friends all coalescing into this very moment by flipping the switch to go live on YouTube. If the algorithm has dropped you off at Upward Spiral Yoga and you wondered, well, what the hell just happened? The universe has touched you with a moment of clarity and has invited you into some delightful Sunday morning, if it is Sunday morning, if you're watching it on Thursday afternoon, but the feel is Sunday morning regenerative, restorative yoga. My name is Greg. My cat's name is Looney. I'm simulcasting from the Bay Area of California, and I am worldwide. And if you like it, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, like and subscribe, because it is my mission to spread the healing and the peace and the calm of yoga, prayer, and meditation to a world that could really use it right now. So just trying to help out a little. Thank you for helping me. So in a moment, we're going to be doing a little bit of standing loosening up of our body. I think you're really going to like it, but we're going to sit on our booty for a moment. I'm going to stack my spine up nice and tall. Relax my chin down a little, close my eyes, and just notice the inner world. Notice your inner world. Observe it. Some people can't do that. They can't go inside and just watch and feel what's going on. It's too agitated or disturbed, or it's blocked off. But yogis learn to go into their inner sanctum. It takes about 2 weeks to really get it perfectly. Now, this is meditation, and there's a million different forms, but observing inner world calmly and peacefully certainly qualifies. Now we're going to chant Om together, A-U-M or O-M, depending on your spell correct. Nice big inhale. Okay, this could be called a prayer, an intention, an invocation, or an affirmation, or whatever you'd like to call it, as long as we call. God, love, source, infinite higher organizing presence, IHOP for short. Bless every person participating live and in the future with a fresh, delicious, delightful, even possibly rapturous infusion of love, light, truth, healing, and well-being. Amen. Okay. On my feet. Sundays is normally on the floor yoga, but I want to move a little bit. So I've got yoga blocks. I highly recommend them. You can get them on Amazon, possibly get them delivered before the end of class. I like blocks because they support my lower back. Having turned 50, I like to support my lower back. Having taught 13,000 yoga classes over the last 23 years, I like to take care of myself. I like to oscillate my buns just for general principles. Then I'll lift my heels and bend my knees, look forward. On exhale, I'll deepen in a little bit. If you're brand new, just get some blocks, lean forward, and start to experience your life. Good. On your next inhale, come on up. So this might be at the most 10 minutes of what I call joint juice. Exhale out. Good. Then drag your hands up your back, behind your neck. Say poof. After a while, you don't need belief anymore. You have sufficient poof. Just waking our bodies up, getting inside of these magnificent, meaty vehicles we live in. One more. Poof. Good. Now I'm going to step out a little wider. Arms out. Yesterday, Saturdays were very busy days. Taught a big class, public meditation class. Came home, played the drums, walked 9 holes of golf in 94-degree temperature, hit some golf balls afterwards, came home, played the drums again. Went to a spiritual meeting last night, spoke at it, came home, played the drums again. I am sore as fudge, but Sunday will regenerate me. Okay, now I'm going to sink my feeties in, swinging my arms, tapping my ass. This is the good kind of hitting your bottom here. I'm all for hitting your bottom if you do it like this. Now, next time I go to the right, my left hand goes on my right shoulder, right arm behind my back, bend my knees, and I go screw myself into the floor. And I squeeze out yesterday's galactic acid. I took plenty of that. Good, now sweep it over to the other side. Coffee maker, why are you beeping? Why are you doing that? My coffee maker is reminding me I don't have enough caffeine. I have too much blood in my caffeine stream. Drink more, it says. And release. And inhale. Exhale. Now, when I get together with my close friends in the Bay Area, we like to bring our feet hip distance apart, and we like to stand close to each other and pretend we're amber waves of grain in a field. You're barley, I'm Riley. You're corn, I'm gluten-free wheat. By the way, don't eat bread. That today's mantra is just don't eat bread. It's not good for you. 3, 2, because wheat's not wheat anymore. It's some weird manufactured product. Okay, but I digress. Generally, I don't give dietary advice, but if you'd like more, like and subscribe. Now, pull up on your tippy toes. I mean, look at my body. Don't you want to be just like me? No, I suggest you be just like you. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Oscar Wilde. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like the name Oscar. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Peterson. Great, infinitely wonderful jazz pianist. If I get another cat, and I'm thinking about it, as soon as I get a retreat in Thailand, I'm going to probably name the cat Oscar if it's a boy cat. Good, drop your heels, knuckles on your head, and lean left. Inhale, these are movements. These are just going to get the stiffness, soreness, congestion out of your joints. You're going to feel like $1,000 after this. Inhale, stretch up, and release. All right, left foot forward, right toenails. Can you do this? Left foot dorsiflexed, right ankle plantar flexed. Then circle this around. This is so good for you, by the way. This is better than therapy. This is better than just everything. You could sink into your feet. Close your eyes if your balance is. All my Bay Area friends, they have their pets gathered around. One friend has her beautiful cat. Another friend has multiple puppies. My cat won't come in. He's laying in the catio, snoozing. He's kind of a lone wolf. Come up and out. Except sometimes he runs in, jumps on my lap and says, pet me. Right foot forward, left toenails. Typical guy, Needs some affection every now and then, but for the most part. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where the elite meet to sink into their alternately flexed feet. I close my eyes, it's darker, calmer, more peaceful. Good, all right. See how smoothly and efficiently we're moving through our body parts? Drop your chin. 1. This is my little abbreviated version. Abbreviation. Abbreviation's a very long word. 4, 3. Seems like abbreviation would be a shorter word. I wonder if there's an abbreviation for abbreviation. Other way, 1, 2. Don't try to figure this class out. Just participate. Don't think about it, just do it. And in fact, stop thinking altogether. And then the ecstasy, bliss, joy, and euphoria of life will just come rushing in. 2, 1. Trust me on this. Relax your head down for 10 seconds. Fall asleep on your feet. We are calm and mostly peaceful souls. I love the phrase mostly peaceful. Good shoulders. 1. Do you have creaky, cracky shoulders? Whew. Me too. 3, 2, 1. Other way. Not a lot of, yeah, I'll leave that out. 3, 4, 5. Doesn't it make sense that we primates should do this once a day? We should probably gather with other primates and groom each other. I've got some people in mind. Good, inhale up, feet together. And side bend left, this time with feet down. Say, inhale, this way. I have a very long midsection, so no matter what t-shirts I get, you're gonna see my cute little belly button, sorry. Inhale up, exhale out. Just, this is the midsection. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, hands. 1, 2, yoga improves your memory. The Sanskrit word for memory is, damn it, right on the tip of my tongue. Smriti, S-M-R-I-T-I, smriti, memory. Shake out your paws. Shake away the past. Even if the past was spectacular, it's done. So the present is called the present because it's now. They pay me to say stuff like this. Wave your hands up and down. Cup your hands at your heart. Feel holy, sacred, and reverent. You go to your sanctuary, and I'll go inside to mine, and I'll meet you there. Good yoga, inhale up. My feet out wide are gonna bang my toes in and my heels out, which does stuff to my hindquarters. Now I'm gonna grind my gears and circumnavigate my globes and undulate my undercarriage, churn my butter, oscillate my acetabulums. 7, 8. You don't have to do a lot of this. God does not make too hard terms with us. Just move sensibly every day. 5, 6. If you're older than 50, this is the best time of our lives, and let's make our bodies fun, frisky, furry, and frolicky so we can enjoy this, shall we? I'm not over 50 yet. Okay, now hands above my knees. 1, 2, 3, Well, what are you doing? Why didn't you explain this, Buster? I'm going down, making a circle with my knees. What more? You don't have to figure this out. Just do it. And you can get a t-shirt that says, just did it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for an Om. Good. 15 seconds standing, eyes closed meditation. Connect to your infinity. Good. So we did some good Sunday joint juice. Now we're back on the floor for some yin and then some restorative yoga. So ready for TMI? I've got a bony butt. So I sit on a banky. It's a good butt, but it's a bony butt. Now I'm going to sit on it. It says Fonzie. My legs are crossed. Maybe you're brand new. You're just watching. You're crispy in Cleveland or not so bendy in Baltimore. And it's like, goodness, I've only sat in chairs my whole life. Your knees are up. You're leaning back. You're really unhappy. Just sit on a couple of blankets or maybe a block. It'll raise your booty and tilt your pelvis forward, and your groins, hips, knees, and everything will open up. It's going to take some time. You've built the body you're living in over a long period of time, so give it a couple of weeks. After a while, you can get more on top of your sit bones. Your booty will jiggle more happily. And then this is why you might want to get blocks, because maybe now when I can relax my head down, everything can relax and release. If you don't have blocks, just then get blocks. No excuses. If you live in the Bay Area, I'll give you a free set of blocks. You have to contact me and let me know. Probably buy me a coffee. Good, now we're just going to do this for about half a minute. Yin yoga is slower because it takes more time, more patience. If you don't build patience, you'll become a patient. If you're impatient, you'll be an impatient. I was exaggerating. I obviously can go deeper than that, but it's not a contest. Who can go the furthest into the yoga pose? Let's give them a blue ribbon. The only blue ribbon is you aligning with yourself. That's the true prize. Some people are very flexible, and it doesn't mean they're connected to their self. Stop thinking. We are calm, peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for us, especially when it seems like it isn't, because we don't see the big picture. There is one who sees the big picture. That one has all power, and may we find that now. It's very healing to spend time in a yin yoga pose. It releases endogenous morphines, aka body painkillers. Okay, inhale and come on up. Many years ago, I needed sledgehammers of external intoxicants to bring about any sense of peace or well-being inside of myself. But over the days, weeks, months, years, and lifetimes doing yoga, I find that while doing it, there are unquestioned moments of just finding natural, subtle, pristine, glorious, unadulterated bliss on the inside. Join me, would you? Good. Shoulders, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, little baby twist. Lace your hands, drop them behind your head, push booty down, sky up. Turn to the right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind. Get a simple, easy Sunday twist. Twists come in thousands of far more intricate, involved iterations, but this is about the quality of the movement, not necessarily its volume. Good. Release out of simple twist. And I'm going to switch the cross of my legs for good measure. I'm going to lace my fingers one finger over, stretch up, bring some length to my spine, left, and hands down. This is hands down, a wonderful twist. Now the base of the spine, the pelvis is to roll forward a bit, shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. Every pose is a prayer, in my estimation, in my experience. A prayer is a way of aligning brain, body, nervous system, and intention with the highest that we know. So certainly there are verbal prayers, but there are physical prayers as well, prayers of alignment. Good, and release out of that. Excellent. Okay. Stretch out my legs. You stretch out yours. Now I'm going to fan my feet open like swim fins. Thank God I've got a pool in my backyard. I was in that pool so fast after walking a golf course in 94-degree temperature. The pool sizzled when I got into it. Everything sizzles when I get into it. Good. Now, hands open, feet in, booty up. Now, maybe you can lift your boot way higher than I can. How much lift do you have in your trunk? Pop the trunk lid. Good. And then bring thy boot down. Boot is what they call trunk in England. Then this might, oh boy, if you're brand new to this class, it's like, really? Baddha Konasana, knees wide. Man, you might be up here just going, I quit. Just don't quit. There's only one guarantee in yoga. Here's the guarantee. If you don't do it, you will not get the results. What's the variable? The results you get if you do something. Isn't that a wonderful adventure? No matter what you do, if you start it, you'll have an experience. Something will grow, something will evolve. Look at my drum kit. 3.5 years ago, I'd never touched a drum kit, and now just moving right along. Push your knees all the way down if you can. If that's absurd, then you know what Napoleon said. He said a lot. Charge, he said charge a lot, but He also said it's just one step from the sublime to the ridiculous. Okay, and then oppose, I need to have discipline. So I bring my feet in together, knees tight as they'll go, and then pull your heels like a little kid all the way into your bottom. If you're tight, you're getting to about here. So because we lost our ability, new word, we lost our ability to squeeze ourselves. Cramp, cramp, cramp. Ugh. You know what's good for cramps? Midol. Okay, hold this. Not too tight, not too loose. Hold on loosely. You remember that country rock song from the 70s, 38 Special? Hold on loosely, but never let go. Good, now counter pose, legs out again, hands open, feet's in, and pop your trunk lid. Lift that trunk with some spunk, like Thelonious Monk. I've come up with a new low-calorie sweetener for jazz musicians. It's called Thelonious Monk Fruit. Okay, now we're going to do a restorative yoga pose. That's why I really want that you have yoga blocks, okay? Because they really help with building restorative yoga poses. Now, if you don't have yoga blocks, you've not been paying attention because I've been advising acquiring them for years now. But the reason for yoga blocks, and you could use a big pillow and a small pillow, but we're just going to lay on our back and we're going to do a restorative yin yoga pose. That's a pretty mild setup, actually. I'm going to have a little sip of something before we go in because we're going to be in this pose for hours. No, maybe 3-4 minutes. Why not just go ahead and like and subscribe? Have a drink of whatever you're drinking. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. And I thank you from the depths of my soul. Okay, what are we going to do with our little mini Stonehenge that we just built? Well, this is one of my favorite positions. This is going to go underneath my bra strap. There. And then this goes underneath my head. Now, my head block is taller than my heart block. If I'd done hours of yoga and lots of coffee and I was doing it in a tropical environment that was hot, sweaty, and slippery, I would turn my head block down one size. But again, I want to release soreness and stiffness and lactic acid and release endogenous morphines in my body. So I want to do this slow, patient version. It opens up my whole spine, the tightest part, my thorax, my head supported. And I really feel that it emphasizes, instead of breathing from my chest, there's this vast belly button area down here. It's the vast navel plane. And I like breathing from my belly button. It stimulates my parasympathetic nervous system. Legs or whatever. You can have your legs out, feet together, legs crossed. If you're very bendy, you can if I bring my arms up over my head, my arms, they kind of hang, and maybe in 3 minutes they'd come all the way down. But I want to be a little more mellow. If it was Monday or Saturday, I'd be all intensive and engaged and driven. But today, Sunday, is for surrender. So in we go, couple minutes, less talking, more ecstasy. Now, this is not anesthesia. This is yin yoga. You're going to feel something. If it's too much, turn the blocks down one size, or put a blanket over the top, or just make it so that there's definitely sensation. There's definitely the feeling of approaching the edge of your range of motion, but not careening over the edge. There's driving right up to it, parking. It's kind of like Half Dome at Yosemite. You probably don't want to hang your toes over the edge, but you want to come near the edge to experience the glory, the wonder, the splendor, the adrenaline. I'm breathing from my tum. Pose starts now. And your body has such wisdom and such intelligence. It knows how and when to release, and the proper rate for letting go, and the intelligent orchestration of your own healing. The body knows, the body remembers, the body heals. We are calm and more peaceful souls. Our breathing naturally lengthens out, smooths out, becomes more balanced. Of course, that affects our psycho-emotional state. Another couple minutes. If it has gotten too strong, you can always come out of it if you're developing the accommodation of yin yoga poses. But do your level best, your honest best to incorporate, assimilate, integrate, catalyze these feelings. There's a great deal of surrender in this kind of yoga, and of course we know the spiritual benefit of surrendering. Okay, if it's possible for you, at the end, extend your legs out, maybe cross one ankle over the other one. Take your arms up to the ceiling and just let your arms flop across your chest. And if you're bendier than that, slide your hands out to your elbows and let your elbows maybe drift onto your forehead, or even, this is where it gets strong for me to let my arms drift back. But I've been doing yoga for a couple of weeks now, and it's my second rodeo. If it's too much, it's too much. One of the things that yoga teaches all of us is what's too much, and we should have that kind of sensibility. Maybe today I'm not going to jump my motorcycle over the Grand Canyon. I maybe could try, but maybe that would just be above my pay grade today. But I'm going to do this pose. Evel Knievel, you got nothing on me. Okay, we done. So I'm going to put my hands on the back of my noggin. I'm going to tilt my pumpkin up. Going to bring my elbows down by the side of my body. Going to pull my elbows in for more support. And I'm going to do my best to press up symmetrically. We're back. Oh. Feel like smoking a cigarette after that, and I don't even smoke. So now, what are you alluding to, Greg? I am ready to, So here's a new Sunday feature. We're going to meditate for 10 minutes. Now, I'm going to give you two really thrilling, exhilarating, exuberant Sunday options. You can just lay on your back for a 10-minute Shavasana if you want. No one's going to judge you very much. But if you would like to do a seated meditation with me, I'd be honored to do that with you. Now, when I meditate, I like to create a good seat or posture. Yogis call it an asana, a seat. So, for the current stage of my body, I sit up on top of my meditation cushion. Now, I got this Murphy bed behind me. I could be a lazy butt and sink back into it, but I do make my spine erect, nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, legs happy. Mostly, you know what this pose does? It just makes my body disappear. Poof. Because now when we close our eyes, we want our body to be as transparent to our experience as possible. And for just a couple of minutes, I'm going to do a little bit of guided meditation and, maybe 5 or 6 minutes of silence. And I hope and pray that you can go inside for a few minutes and meditate, contemplate, introspect. And if you can't, there is definitely hope for us. The world is so brutally distracting with its devices and disturbance and distractions. Close your eyes. If you just close your eyes and keep living, you're doing pretty good. Now with my eyes closed, where's my breath? It's right at the tip of my nose. I feel it go in. My nose is a filter, obviously. Our noses are filters. That's why you gotta inhale and exhale through your nose. It's a modern disease to mouth breathe. If your nose was plugged and you would die, mouth breathing is fine. But otherwise, the nose is what goes. Inhale through your nose, release softly through your nose, and let your whole complicated, intricate, complex life reduce down. Breath goes in, Breath goes out, and then repeat. Now, I'm not saying your thinking is going to stop and intergalactic cosmic bliss is going to come gushing into your nervous system like a tsunami of orgasmic ecstasy. If that does happen, please let me know. But mainly, we're just seeking peacefulness, just the movement of the mind slowing down a little bit, just the turbulence of the heart settling like a storm on the ocean, calming down. A good way to do this now is use the mantra. There are endless mantras, but I recommend one of the 2 or 3 great ones, which is the breath mantra. The sound of so on inhale, you make it inside of your head. And then inside of your head on exhale, you say hum, H-U-M, not hun. This is not Attila the Hun meditation. It's so hum, H-U-M. So on the inhale, you just start this beautiful sound, rhythm, tether, touchstone inside of yourself. And if a thought comes in, just let it go out the other side. And for 6 minutes, I'm going to zip it and we're going to go into quiet, and whatever happens is perfect. And the intention is peace. Everything else will take care of itself. Easy does it, absence of effort, no trying. Think of yourself as a flower aligning or arraying itself in alignment with the sun. They don't try to do that. Okay, my friends around the world, stay in the meditation. Just there's my voice coming back. We're going to start to move back toward our three-dimensional world, into our three-dimensional bodies. We are spiritual beings having a material existence. We should enjoy it. Good. Now, if you're a praying person, at the end of meditation is a glorious time to pray when there's a nice flowing connection between soul and spirit. Prayer, of course, is aiming our heart, mind, and intention toward the highest that we know, seeking it, asking for it, if you will. I will. Thy will. Good, then we'll conclude our meditation with the chant of Om. Big inhale. Okay, friends around the world, hands to our heart, recognizing the place inside of us that is eternally and irrevocably and inexhaustibly connected in bliss, love, and joy. And all together we say, Namaste. I bet it's about 12 o'clock, 12:01. Good job, friends. I always bid adieu and arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, and adios to my friends around the world. Thank you for joining in, and I hope you dipped your body, mind, soul, and spirit deep into the bliss that yoga always offers us. It's always there. The signal of joy and well-being, peace, love, and light is always being broadcast to all of us always. The variable is the degree to which we will dip ourselves into it. So good job on doing that. And thank you for liking and subscribing. It helps other people realize that's available. And when we realize this bliss and love is available on the inside, we don't have to fight and claw and scrape and try to hold on to it on the outside. And that makes the world a more peaceful place. Boy, am I trying to learn that myself. So I'll see you YouTubers next time.